A single blast erased everything. The checkpoint, the armored columns, and any hope of holding the line. But before this moment, there was a battle. Before the blast, an armored brigade supported by infantry had been holding this forward checkpoint. They were established there for some time, maintaining control of the area and monitoring movement along the route. However, a Chinese mechanized brigade began advancing toward the position. Even though their force was relatively small, they intended to break through the checkpoint and push deeper into the sector. The defenders knew the attack was coming, but not how fast it would escalate. A SISU GTP moves out from the checkpoint. Light armored, 270 horsepower, built for speed. It heads north to pick up a teammate, avoiding any direct contact. A ZTZ-99A 2026 variant sets up an ambush and targets the SISU as it approaches the sector. A T-55A and an old T-34 Stotka hold the checkpoint's first line, but their outdated tech is no match for the incoming Chinese MBTs. The ZTZ-99A's ATGM penetrates the T-55A. Despite its ERA, the hit triggers an internal detonation, and the vehicle ignites almost instantly. The T-34 moves to block the ZTZ-99A, armed with a 76.2mm F-34 gun. It's slow and underpowered. It won't stop a modern MBT. The final anti-tank guided missile strike kills the driver. With no survivors, the entire crew is now neutralized. The ZTZ-99A still takes heavy damage. Its tracks are destroyed, leaving the tank fully immobilized. A Patria AMV APC enters the fight. It's not the vehicle meant to take first contact, but the rest of the brigade is still positioned behind the checkpoint. Following repeated shots from the Patria AMV, the APF SDS rounds eventually penetrate the gap between the turret and the hull. As a result, the gunner and the driver are both killed in the process. The incoming ZBD IFV brings significant firepower to the front line, combining a 100mm gun, a 30mm autocannon, and guided missiles to support the assault. Despite the enhanced resilience of the Patria AMV, the repeated ATGM and APFSDS strikes from the ZBD ultimately eliminate the entire crew. The first checkpoint line is breached. Enemy armor now pushes into the main zone. An NLAW operator fires a critical shot. The missile impacts the ZBD's upper side armor, igniting the vehicle almost instantly. Two, XA-3G-1A MOS self-propelled mortars open fire, targeting the advancing Chinese tanks. The Ito 90M, normally an air defense system, fires at the advancing tank, not its intended target, but an opportunistic strike. The repeated missile strikes from the Ito 90M destroy the T-80 crew. Although the missiles have limited penetration against RHA, multiple hits cause catastrophic internal damage, neutralizing the entire crew. Weakened Chinese forces deploy a Shed drone to target the air defense. Reliable sources indicate they are preparing a MOAB strike to annihilate everything after their crushing failure.